So, down here is the train station, right? It's quite easy to find. Look for a beach where, well, one, there's a tunnel, and two, there's no castle. You'll see a ginormous castle if you're on the wrong beach. And you'll come down here, right? So these are some of the easiest AI in the game, right here. These officers, anyway, the security guards. But what you want to do, instead of taking them out just to level up, is come talk to John or Giovanna. He'll tell you all about what you need to know. So he'll be like, yo, you gotta kill like 5 of these guys. And that's pretty easy. I mean, just come over here and start hitting them. So double right click will do a heavy punch. And then left click will do a normal punch. F is to block. So I'll see if I can get a... Then, if you block at the right moment, you can perfect block him, I think it is. Yeah, and it'll stun him. So I'll be doing a bit more damage than you. I'll do 4, you'll do around, what was it, like 3, I think it was, like he's doing. So, there. So, it's pretty easy to kill. You gotta kill those about, I don't know, 5 times, I'm pretty sure? Yeah. 5 times. You gotta kill those guys 5 times. So up here is a nice little area where you'll have some thugs. So there's an NPC right here called Officer Sam, right? A good way of knowing this location is it's around the middle of the city. So if you go to the middle-ish area of the town, which you can easily find, you'll see this fella, this Shift Plot, the traveling merchant. We'll come back to him in a second. So Officer Sam over here wants you to take out 5 of these thugs. These guys are pretty simple. Again, you can just like punch them. I mean, there's not really much to it. Right, there we are. Taken down. I thought it was easier than security guard, actually. What we have right here is a gold coin. These things, when sold to the traveling merchant, will give you 75 cash. This cash can be used for fighting styles, which is probably one of the most common ones to use money on. And then you can sometimes use it in trading with other players. You can drop some of the money. They might give you one of the items, like this. But this is quite a simple item. Okay, so we managed to find one. This thing's called a stand arrow. And you can only have 5 of them in your inventory. So if I try to pick it up now, it'll say you have you can't have more than 5 mysterious arrows at once. So this stand arrow is the thing you'll want to get. And you want to hold it in your hands with whatever button it is on your hotbar and click with it. Now, it might say you're not worthy. If it says you're not worthy, there's a problem. You'll want to go down to here. Not stand skill tree, sorry, character skill tree. No, don't worry about mine being like nearly maxed. You'll want to go up one of these. You don't want to like go up both straight away. That's probably a really bad idea on your half. But you'll want to go... agility's probably nicer than vitality. Vitality's for AI, really. But you're going to be fighting a lot of players, so agility's better. Unless you can get like as much vitality as I've got, which I'm going to max out soon when I'm level 50. Yeah, there's literally no point in putting up vitality. So, go up your agility skill tree. Move up. And go to at least two worthinesses if you're feeling bollocksy. I got my stand at 2 worthiness, my newest one. I played with every stand in the game, so I know what I'm talking about. Except 2 of the Requiems. I haven't used Golden Experience Requiem or Silver Chariot Requiem. I'll explain that later, alright? So you'll want to go up worthiness 3 at least, and then, use the stand arrow that you just found. It's also nice to get 1 sturdiness, well, a bit like sturdiness 1, because that will stop you from, when you get knocked over, your stand won't, like, disappear. So you'll be able to tell what this area looks like by, the corrupt officers being over there. There's 1, 2, 3 AI, NPC missions, and a 4th one here, which you'll want to speak to. This guy will ask you to defeat 5 of those, the corrupt officers. They're behind him, to the rightish. This is as far as I'm going to go on telling you where stuff is, or I might tell you level 15, but I'm not going any higher than that. I don't have enough time for that. So, here's the corrupt officer. It's quite simple. They're not too hard to take out, and by now you'd probably have a stand. You're level 10. I mean, there's no way. If you don't have a stand, again, do your usual punching kind of things. But if you have a stand, you probably haven't upgraded him much. So, I'd recommend just holding down E, because you'll do this punch barrage with your stand. All stands have this, except for Mr. President, I think, which is the key. So you just want to take him out pretty simply. I mean, I've got a Requiem, which I can explain that in a second, but so it's easier for me to take out stuff. So this is a roca fruit, or a roca. They're pretty uncommon. They're really nice to have in your inventory. It will remove your stand from your account, so it'll make you eligible for a second stand. You can have a new stand, and it will reset your skill points, not your levels. Mind that, not your levels or any of your quests, because that would be a pain in the ass if that was how it worked. So let's just see if I can pick that up. Or am I max? I'm max rokakas. You can only have 5 rokakas. I'm big boy, like final level kind of thing. So of course I've got max like everything. So this is one of the second Giorno Giovanna quests. People often say it's very difficult because you have to fight this guy over here, Likia Luca, who's like in the first episode of part 5. So yeah, I mean, he's like he's not too hard to defeat. What you want to do, if you don't have a stand, that is you want to start off with a heavy punch, knock him on the floor, and then like spam. And if he tries to do one of these, you wanna block. Do one of those combos, you're gonna block. You're just gonna keep knocking him over. Now I'm gonna get out my stand, because people with stands, you just want to do this. Just hold down E, go to punch combo, and then R, and he's dead. That was really easy. I can't actually see my health, but I'm going to presume it's still pretty high. So I just stumbled across one of the most important items in this game. It's called a diamond. You can sell it to that merchant guy from earlier, and he gives you probably like one of the highest amounts of money for a normal item that doesn't do much. So we're just going to pick that up. I don't actually have max of those ones, that's a surprise. So you might have found this vampire mask by now. I'm not going to go find one of those because they're one of the rarest items. But the vampires spawn down here. Yeah. So there's 2 quests here, level 20 quest and a level 25. I'll let you figure out stuff to do with this, because this area is really interesting to go look around. There's loads of secret corners, and there's also arrows down here, like items that you can find. So, here is Smith outside. When you when you're doing stuff in the sewers here at YBA. YBA standing for Your Bizarre Adventure, by the way. You might come across this big pile of debris. So what you want to do is you want to somehow get behind this. And there's a little door down here. Now, in here is Alex, the bartender. He'll sell you like bottles of blood, I think, if you're a vampire, which you'll need those, because, you know, blood is how you heal as a vampire. And Elder Vampire Rumi, who will give you the vampire fighting style. The fighting style will allow you to drink blood from people. Just do like part 1 Dio kind of stuff, you know, like the eye lasers, freezing people, and what else? He does like that thing where he puts his hand in your neck, doesn't he? So, well, he sucks your blood. Now, in Your Bizarre Adventure, YBA, there's a lot of stuff, you know, that you could do in the end. Become the best AI fighter. Just fight random people in the streets, like this girl. Just punch her, you know? Like, do whatever the hell you feel like. I don't care. But the thing I personally play this game for, and a lot of people play this game for, is Steel Ball Run. I fucking love Steel Ball Run. I don't know anybody who does not like Steel Ball Run, except for the people who are bad at the game. So this is Prestige Master Will. He's down by the Steel Ball Run area. Steel Ball Run area is sort of located by this. There's a huge castle on one of the beach fronts, and if you look to the left, there's a tunnel. He's over here. So Prestige Master Will, when you're max level, well, it glitched one time and just kept me the same prestige, but it should prestige you up, giving you a higher max level and overall higher skill traits, you know. And also, if you're Prestige 1 and you win the Steel Ball Run, you can, you also have to activate this quest, of course, but you can then get a Requiem Arrow. I'm not showing you what that is, because that could be for another video, but, you know, Prestige Master Will. So if you're wondering what Steel Ball Run was, it's right here, right? Steel Ball Run's quite simple. So, you got Steel Ball Run Casual, or Classic, I think they call it. I don't know what the community calls it. Or Competitive Steel Ball Run. Personally, I can only play Competitive Steel Ball Run, because I have a Requiem. So, yeah, I can't play the casual, because it doesn't allow you. There's a rule against that. You might get banned, I'm pretty sure, or it just doesn't let you join. So, let's just go into a Steel Ball Run. Let me show you how to do that. So, let's say you're loading into a Steel Ball Run. What you want to do is you want to click yes. Would you like to participate in the Steel Ball Run? Yes. Please choose a server to teleport to. then you will click one of these servers. Most likely the top left or the top right are the most popular. But you can go to the Discord server, which I will probably link down below in the description, and you'll be able to, I don't know, figure out where servers are. Because there's a whole section called YBA servers, which people are actively typing into, telling you what server they want you to join. And then we all meet there. So let's say they said MPE, which it might even be MPE. Alright, we're loading into Steel Bull Run now. So you double click on the server you want to play. You load into the server. So Steel Bull Run's quite simple. You've got yourself a horse, and see that red wall? You want to line up over there. There's no one actually in my server at the moment, and I'm on my own, so it doesn't exactly matter. But you want to try to finish the race. I can explain Steel Run in another video if you guys would like. Go down in the comments or like the video or something. I don't know. Just do something to indicate to me that you want Steel Bull Run video of explaining how that works. I'm probably going to go play Steel Bull Run for a few videos now. For the next episode of making this kind of stuff, I'm going to probably upload some Steel Bull Run footage. And then you'll be able to watch that and figure out how to play, maybe. But in simplicity, like, to make the game sound simple, I guess. I mean, like, yeah, to explain it simply. You got a horse, right? You get on the horse, and you race. Nothing more. There are people on the way, and they will try to shoot you. They will try to hit you with their stand. And there'll be a Battle Royale circle at the end before the final stretch of the race. It's hard to explain, but it's a thing. So, enjoy playing Your Bizarre Adventure. It's an amazing game. Anybody that enjoyed the video, go down to the comments, like, subscribe, do whatever. I don't care. It helps me know if I'm actually doing decent making videos, because I want to make more of these. This was a fun time. I've only been recording for a good 20 minutes now, and it's a fun thing to do. So I'm gonna go make another video. I'll see you all in the next episode.